Odd. Okay. Okay, all of you students, come to page number. Let me open it up and then I'll tell you.
Synonym? Synonyms.
Synonyms. These are the synonyms, and this
Ma'am,
is on page number. Yes, this is on page number 163 of your student book. All of you, please come to page number 163 of your student book. Page number 163 of your student book. And on this page, there are synonyms given to you, right? So first of all, what you need to do is you need to write down your name and classwork, day, date, and classwork at the top. That is 3rd of Feb 2022. Classwork, and day is Thursday. Okay. Okay, students, as you can see the synonyms on this page. So synonyms, you have done these synonyms before in the previous classes as well. But synonyms means the same thing. Like in Urdu, we call them alfaz mutazad. You call alfaz mutazad in Urdu, and in English we call them synonyms. Okay, we have done antonyms before. Antonyms are opposites, and synonyms are the same meanings of the word. So empty and vacant is given to you. Empty and vacant both means the same thing, right? Marisol was too sad to go to the empty lot anymore. And some cities have vacant lots where there are no buildings. So you see that the two sentences are used in a different way, like two different sentences are being given to you, but the word empty and vacant both means the same, right? So below you have been given some of the words, as you can see over here: unafraid, unafraid, raw, mature, ripe, uncooked, and brave. Okay, you see these words. If you look at the meanings of these words, as I wrote the meanings as well, unafraid means not afraid of something, when you're not afraid of anything. And if you look at the same meaning of that one, unafraid synonym would be brave. Okay, unafraid synonym would be brave. So please match it with brave. So unafraid means when you're not afraid of something, and brave means when you're not afraid. Second word is raw. Raw is something which is not cooked. It's not in cooked form. Okay. So raw and uncooked are both the same, because raw means not cooked and uncooked means not cooked. Okay. And mature and ripe. Mature means when something is completely grown or it's completely developed, and ripe means ready to eat. So both means the same. Mature and ripe both means the same. Yes, Raghib?
ma'am, I have a synonym.
Yes.
Like ma'am, cooked and fried.
Cooked and fried. Yes, you cannot say it's a synonym because yes, somehow it's correct. Yes, cooked and fried, somehow it's correct. Fry is something which you properly fry it like in oil, but cooked is something. Yes, that's fine. Yes, fine. You can say it. Okay. Okay, students. So these are some of the synonyms which I just told you. Unafraid and brave both are synonyms of each other. Raw and uncooked, mature and ripe. So these all are synonyms of each other. Okay. So if you jump onto the workbook page, that is page number, this is page number 149 of your workbook. Page number 149 of your workbook. Kindly come to this page, all of you, and you have to do the synonyms which we just talked about. You have to do the same thing over here. So same synonyms are used here. So first of all, write down your, please, when I say write down classwork day and date, everybody's classwork day and date should be written down on your page. When you'll come to school from Monday, and when I'll check your work, I don't want to see anybody's work without date. Do you get that? Okay. So write down, all of you, 3rd February 2022 classwork, and day is Thursday. Okay. Yes, Talha Gul, do you have any question? I ask you to come to page number 149. Page 149, Talha Gul.
Then my net is going that way. I don't know who page.
The page is 149 of your workbook, okay? Okay, students, you have been given as you have done classwork day and date. So you can see at the top, there's a word bank given to you that is brave, mature, raw, ripe, unafraid, uncooked. So these are the words which are given to you. So in the A part, what you have to do, match the two sentences with a picture, then underline the synonyms. You have to match the sentences with the correct picture, and then you have to underline the synonyms. So look at the A1 now. Ted was really brave to go near the pet snake. He was completely unafraid. So if you look at the pictures here, third picture is the correct option. So please match it with the third picture first. Okay. And then you have to underline the synonyms. As you can see, brave and unafraid are the synonyms which are used in this sentence. Okay. The apple that Lisa picked was a mature fruit. It was ripe and ready to eat. So if you look at the pictures here, it would be matched with number 1 picture. Okay. And the underlined words are mature and ripe. Okay. If you look at the C option, Allison preferred to eat her garden carrots uncooked. She just washed them and ate them raw. So first of all, you have to match it with the number 2. And then you have to underline uncooked. Am I right? Yes, uncooked and raw. Okay, this is what you have to do in this A part. Okay, look at the B part now. So Umar Shaheen, kindly read the B part for me, please. What the B part is saying.
B part. Read the story, circle the correct word to complete each sentence.
Okay, thank you.
Susie.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, now, um, I want to see somebody like Jasim is here today. Okay, Tahar is one. Tahar is one. Read the first sentence and tell me which is the correct one. Okay, read the first sentence.
Susie went to the garden to pick some fruit and vegetables. She liked her fruit.
Ripe or brave?
Ripe.
Yes. All of you please circle ripe, or you can underline as well. So you can circle it because over here I don't have much space to circle it, so I'm just underlining it. Okay. Okay, just mute yourself, Taha. Yes, Afham. You tell me the next one. Continue reading from here. And her vegetables.
And her vegetables unfried raw. She saw
So
a
what you have
garden.
to circle? Afham, what you have to circle here? And her vegetables raw or unafraid?
And ma'am, raw.
Okay, yes. Just mute yourself, Afham. Adam, you tell me the next one, please. She saw a garden from here. Start reading from here.
She saw a garden snake, but she was unafraid. She walked right past it.
Okay, just keep quiet. It's quiet. You just need to tell me the only one, okay? And then you have to be quiet. Okay, just mute yourself. Yes, Muhammad Ayan. She walked right past it.
She walked right past it. Susie was always brave around snakes and insects.
Thank you. Just mute yourself. Okay, Susie was always brave around snakes and insects. Okay, yes, next. Arham, why your cameras are off? Saad Alam, Arham, Abdullah bin Umar. Why your cameras are off? Your cameras are not supposed to be off. I want your cameras on all the time. I don't want anybody's cameras off, otherwise I'll just, delete you from the group. Okay, yes, Sheroz. Sheroz, read the next paragraph and tell me the correct option. The apples on the trees.
The the apples on the trees were big and red. They were mature, raw, and ready to be
Picked.
picked.
So which is the correct option? They were mature or they were raw?
Mature.
Yes, they were mature and ready to be picked. Just mute yourself. Okay, Abdullah bin Umar, tell me the next one. Mute. Yes, Susie picked some apples.
pulled some carrots from the ground and picked some beans off the
Wine.
vine. She will make a big vegetable dish with all the and
With all the uncooked vegetables. Okay, mute yourself. Then Susie and her family will have some big red apples for dessert. So that was the Abdullah bin Umar, just mute yourself. Okay, students. So you see that how synonyms are used and how you have circled the correct synonym for each sentence. Okay. So we have 10 minutes to go. So I'm thinking to start the next as well. Is why Hamdan, are you okay? Why are you raising hand? Is everything okay? Do you want to ask something, Hamdan? Okay, students. So let's move on to the next slide. Okay. So students, over here, let's talk about the prepositional phrase now, okay? Just wait a minute. And please don't raise your hands anymore. So come to page number 163 of your student book now again. Page number 163 of your student book. So students, as you can see, the prepositional phrases and location words, okay? How you have to locate words in a proper way. These are called the prepositional phrases. So as you see, I have given you the definition of prepositional phrase on this side, and it says, a prepositional phrase begins with a preposition and ends with a noun or pronoun. Okay, the noun or pronoun at the end of the prepositional phrase is called the object of the preposition. Okay, so you just don't need to go into the detail of this topic. You just need to understand this, that the prepositional phrase actually tells where something happens, because these are called the location words as well. So if you look at the sentence over here, apples and oranges grow on trees. So the object of preposition is on trees, because where, and we call them the location words as well, because where the apples and oranges are growing, they are growing on the trees. So this is called the object of the preposition, or we can call them noun or pronoun that is explaining, like, you know, if you talk about trees, then of course it's the name of a thing, it's a noun. So when we talk about in the context of prepositional phrase, then we say that it's object of preposition as well. So carrots and potatoes grow in the ground. So in the ground is the prepositional phrase here. Okay, pumpkins and cucumbers grow on vines. So on vines is basically a prepositional phrase. It's page number 163 of your student book. Okay, so students, you just need to underline the prepositional phrase in this sentence, and that prepositional phrase is also called the object of the preposition as well, right? So if you look at the sentences here, you can do it yourself. That's not difficult at all for you. If you look at the second sentence, the miller decided to grow their basil plants in parts rather than in the ground. So there are two prepositional phrases they're talking about here. That is called in parts and in the ground. So you have to you have to underline both, like in parts and in the ground. These both are prepositional phrases. Okay. If you talk about my family spent the morning picking wild raspberries and putting them in baskets. So in baskets is the prepositional phrase, or you can say the location word. We put the vegetables on the table. So on the table would be a prepositional phrase. Okay. The boys played basketball in the park. So in the park would be a prepositional phrase. So, or you can say object of the preposition or prepositional phrase, both. Like a phrase kind of a thing and using a preposition as well. That's what they are talking about here. Okay. In is the preposition, and when we talk about in the park, so it makes prepositional phrase. Okay. So students, that's all for today related exercise on the workbook. We're going to do it inshallah tomorrow, and we will do some exercise as well. So students, I'm going to stop share now. I'm sure you all have done it. And let me take your attendance. Let me just take the screenshot. Please don't go anywhere. Okay. That's all for today. Ayan Sultan, I've seen you since I haven't seen you in the Zoom meeting. So you have come in the Zoom meeting for the first time, I guess. Yes, I'm seeing some students whom I didn't see them in my last Zoom meetings. So yes, Ayan Sultan, Abdullah Mudassir, I didn't see you. Abdullah Fahad. Okay, students, inshallah, I'll see you tomorrow, and I'm sure you all are clear about the topics which we talked about. Okay. Yes. I'll see you tomorrow, inshallah. Till then, take good care of yourself. See you then. Bye bye. Allah Hafiz.